Take a look around and what do you see? Many materials for creativity. Now you're in the zone, ready to hone your skills in the art zone. The zone. Don't be part of the throwaway crowd. Please reuse for crying out loud. Look at that stuff. Now what do you see? Awesome art or something crafty. What can I make? How long will it take? Now you're in the art zone. The art zone. The zone. The zone. The zone. Art zone. Art zone. Art zone. Art zone. Art zone.
Hello everyone, this is The Zone, the Art Zone. I'm Bronson and today we're going to create some very remarkable arts and crafts. We will only use materials found around the house and the natural world. You will be amazed how easy it is to create with things you usually throw out. Today we're going to hook up with Kimmy, be artistic, creative, and resourceful. I'm going to show you how to collect materials, build a house, and some wonderful guests are going to drop by. Let's get into the zone. Today in the Art Zone, we are making a fabulous new car.
The steering wheel even moves. Zoom.
Beep, 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 beep.
And it even has a hole down here for children age 2 or 3 can sit in there and propel it by their feet.
Let's get started.
What do we need, Bronson? Something is missing from this table.
A box.
You're going to need a cardboard box, an ice cream lid, tape, lids from containers, an egg carton, cellophane, aluminum, lots of glue, tape, and I think that's about it. An extra piece of cardboard for your front. We're going to cut the sides out. Should we get going, Bronson?
Okay, what do we do with these wings?
I say we fold them in, then we cut our little doors, and then we cut the bottom out of the floor.
Let's get started then.
Okay.
Fold all of them in.
The back one, let's keep the front one up. And then we go like this. Cut this one to size.
Must be a ruler around here somewhere.
Look, I'll show you a trick. Go like this. There you go.
Good trick. Always cut away when you're working. Just a little bit. I'm just gonna have to trim it a little bit. We already folded in all of our edges except the front because this is gonna be the front of our car. And we already cut out one part right here because this is gonna be where the door is. And we have
the other side.
Piece is gonna be for the other side, so we know exactly which the shape is gonna be. Just gonna put it right there.
When you use something like this, it's called a template.
Now we know exactly where it is.
We'll cut that side out and start taping the front here, Bronson. Okay, I'll start taping and you can do the cutting.
Remember, kids, be careful when you're dealing with an X-Acto knife. They're really sharp, and they can be tricky at some points. And I've already cut out the dash and put some tape on. Kimmy, why don't you just put that in there?
Okay, position it in.
Lined up good? You don't want a crooked dash.
Goodness, no.
Need another piece of tape.
Now we're sort of spoiled here at the Art Zone. We've got this nice black tape. We're not going to paint the box because
you guys want to choose your own color, right? You guys all have imaginations.
We also have to cut out the bottom part for where the dash now and steering wheel. So let's put this aside and start on all our accessories.
Art zone. Art zone. Art zone.
I'll start on the steering wheel. What are you going to start on?
Give me the headlights. Thank you. I'm going to need that red cellophane too, Bronson.
Okay. guys don't know what cellophane is, it's that see-through red paper. And it doesn't have to be red, it can be any color paper. Now, I'm just gonna get started on the steering wheel.
Bronson, I'm going to start working on the headlights and the tail lights. And basically, it's just pie shapes.
Gonna grab the X-Acto knife.
These are just lids from plastic dairy products.
So let's cut a nice little circle for my horn.
Little dab of glue. And more glue. Now we have to warn you that there's no speeding allowed in this car, or we'll give you a ticket. Art Zone Police ticket. What should our license plate say, Bronson? Art Zone?
Yeah.
We don't even have to have the A. Now don't spell like me, whatever you do.
And there's our steering wheel. Just needs a horn now.
Do we have to have the same license on the front and the back?
Do you want to?
Nah.
No, ours is gonna be a little wacky car, so.
You can make up anything you want, and I'm going to put something else down here. Art Zone, drive playfully. The ZIMP, what's that stand for, ZIMP? Zoning in Moose Jaw, probably.
I'm gonna work on the bumpers while Kimmy works on the
dash instruments.
Okay, I just got a normal egg carton. I'm just gonna open it up, snip it right down the middle, take this half, and I'm gonna cut out this whole middle piece right here.
Okay, I think this one is going to be for the fuel tank.
Okay.
Okay, we'll have full up here.
There's my first bumper.
And empty down here. Oh no, I'm out of gas.
Teddy bears, or you don't want to be stranded on one half of the room, now do you? And now I'm gonna wrap it with this tinfoil-y type paper.
Okay, we start at 0. And then we can go 10, 20.
And we wrapped our bumpers. As you can see, they're nicely wrapped. And we're just gonna bring up our car. We took it for a little pit stop and put on our tires. As you can see, the back ones are bigger than the front ones because it's a nice little dragster sports car.
And Bronson, how about you put on the front bumper and I'll put on the back bumper?
Sounds like a plan. Just get a piece of tape.
Okay, now the red lights are for the back and these lights are for the front. You put the front lights on and I'll put the back lights on. I'm going to do the old sticky tape routine. There we go. Just stick it on the back.
We just finished taping and gluing on our bumpers. Now I'm just gonna put the number on the front. My lucky number 7.
And I'm going to put the instruments in. I've got this one in already. I'm going to put the fuel indicator over in the corner there, and I'm going to put the steering wheel right where I've put those 2 holes there. I feel like a mechanic.
That's $500, please.
You know what this car needs? A nice flame on the side of it.
And now I'm just gonna put on my license plate. Because this is the Zimp Mobile.
You can make any design you want on the side of your car, depending on what kind of car you're making. All we have left is the upholstery. We just glued it around the material and now we have to press it in.
Just press it in a little bit in this corner. It's kind of all crinkled around. It's already nicely glued in. And there we go.
Bronson, I think this car is ready for a spin.
I guess I'll take it for a little spin. I'll race somebody.
Hey, you don't even have your driver's license yet.
Oh yeah, never mind then.
There's the upholstery.
And that's our car here in the Art Zone. now I'm just rolling up to Marty's house. Dun, dun. There's traffic back there. And now, just going to Marty's house. Dial the number. Just rolling up to Marty's house. Is anybody home? And there he is.
Hey, Bronson, what's going on?
What's up, Marty?
How you doing, man?
Just chilling.
Come on in. So I hear you're looking for treasures and stuff. Is that true?
It's true.
Well, we don't really have a transformer drawer, but we do have this thing, and we just kind of keep stuff in here. So I thought you might want to look around, see what you might like.
How about those CDs over there? Empty CD cases.
These ones? Okay, just take
Empty
this.
tape cases.
All right, cool. What could you do with these?
I don't know. What do you think I can use with these?
I don't know, man.
Probably make some windows out of these.
Windows?
Yeah, how would I do that?
I don't know. Would you like cut the?
Yeah, I could probably just cut this piece off.
It's crazy. What about this?
I don't know. What do you think I can use it for?
It's a big flat surface, so.
Probably a table.
Wow. That's pretty wild. Cool, man.
Glass table.
Excellent. That's a good idea. Because I'm not using them anymore, so if you want these, you can take them.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. This thing used to be, it was a stereo. We had like a record player in here, but then we took it out because we needed a place to keep all our treasures. So it's, you know, we transformed this into this. So there you go.
You're a little bit transforming yourself.
I guess so.
Thanks, Marty.
Thanks for coming over.
Thanks for having me over.
All right.
And next time you guys see these, they'll be transformed into something new in the art zone. This house is completely done. Everything is made from recycled materials found around the house. You can make one too.
Every time we get together, we'll make something new for our house.
Are you with us? Then let's get started. Welcome to the home zone. Today we're going to shingle our roofs with some sponge. Well, Kimmy over here is going to sponge paint the exterior.
We've mixed some of our paint. I've got a bit of brown and red and white for my bricks. And
I got some purple and white. It's not quite swirled enough, but I just got a popsicle stick and I just started swirling the colors.
And every now and then, you can always use your paintbrush to make the brick too if your paint isn't behaving.
It's not that hard, it's fairly easy actually.
We've already cut our paper the proper size for the back and the roof.
My sponging is looking quite well.
We want to cover up the house so it doesn't look like this. We're not going to put doors and windows on this side. We're going to put a window on the side by the patio. But we wanted the back to look good too. If you want to, though, you can add doors and windows to your house.
And underneath, I think you should put some newspaper under here because I got a little paint on the table. Hopefully I don't get grounded for this.
Roofer grounded for the weekend.
For your shingling, you don't have to use purple and white. We just decided to choose that. I chose white, she chose purple. You guys can choose any color you want. Now that our roof is dried and glued on, it's time to glue on the exterior.
We've flipped the paper around and now we're just going to add tons of glue and put it on there. And we do have to add a lot of glue.
And done gluing, now we just have to stick our back exterior up.
Just gives it that nice finished look. How's your side, Bronson?
Oh, it's good.
Do I pull mine over?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, let's see, look at the top. And of course, you can add windows or doors, whatever you want.
And that's our roof and our exterior here in the home zone. We all have special occasions and events in our lives where gifts are given and received. Here at the Earth Table, we will honor those gifts by reusing the packaging, the gift wrapping, and even the cards. My family is pretty lucky. We now have someone in the medical profession. My cousin Ryan has just graduated from nursing school. He starts working at the hospital in a couple of weeks. All of a sudden, I'm feeling sick. The world is spinning. I'm seeing spots. No, I'm just kidding. I'm as healthy as can be. He received a lot of wonderful gifts. Everyone gave him something. My family is so proud of him. For a few years there, I didn't know what he wanted to do. Now he's Nurse Ryan. Look at all this paper. I know what to do with it. Create some very crafty crafts. Or if not that, we'll recycle it.
Hey, could you do that again so I can see how it's done? Take a look again.
Today we are going to take a look again at how to make a race car.
Get a box, belts, twist ties, a button, aluminum pie plates, cardboard, ice cream lid, glue, and tape. Reinforce the seat area with this piece of cardboard by folding it over.
Cut the bottom out for your feet. Make a dash out of cardboard. Cut your steering wheel from the plastic ice cream lid.
Leave pie shapes in the middle so it stays together.
Make your headlights out of small container lids and bumpers out of folded cardboard.
Don't forget your license plate. Add your instruments.
Add your steering wheel to the dash. Stripes and a number on the sides will make your car look sporty.
The checkered flag is dropped, and you're off.
Look out! Here comes a hairpin.
Odd zone, odd zone.
Go on a mission.
Odd zone.
Go on a mission.
If someone in your family been gardening and putting in flowers, these flower pots are fantastic to reuse. Put some dirt in them, buy some wild flower seeds, and then plant them. Water them, and in a few weeks you'll see seedlings. I love watching the dirt every day to see if the seeds have sprouted yet. One day, all of a sudden, a little plant will peek through the dirt. That's the best part. You can also place a flower pot right in the middle of some wrapping paper or printed paper that you've made. Old plastic pots come alive again. I'm going to get busy and start planting.
Hey, could you do that again so I can see how it's done? Take a look again.
We are going to take a look again at how to create the exterior of our playhouse.
Get your paint ready. It's time to sponge. You need sponges, paint, brown paper, rulers, and glue.
Cut the brown paper to fit the playhouse.
Blend your colors.
Start at the bottom and keep going. You can sponge a brick or rock print on the paper before you glue it on, or after it's glued on.
Here in the Art Zone, we are committed to treating Mother Earth in a respectful and gentle way. That's why we all use recycled materials when we're making art. We want to keep the Earth in a good way because we all need clean air and water. A clean Earth is important for healthy living for all beings. So do your best and see what you can do for Mother Earth. Let's all take care of her. Art is seen all around us, everywhere we look, from painting, beadwork, film, basket weaving, and animation. Today in the Art Zone, we have a wonderful guest to share with us about their art. Hello, Sarah. Welcome to the Art Zone.
Hi, Bronson.
So I see you brought some dolls along with you.
Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit about this one?
This one my mom made. She made it out of leather and button blanket material. This is the papoose. She just made a moccasin for it, and then this is her doll.
She made little clothing for it and everything.
And she made a button blanket for her. It has an eagle crest on it, right there. And these are abalone shells. They're worth a lot. And
those are moccasins?
No, they're mucklucks.
Mucklucks?
Mucklucks. And she made this all out of deer leather, and she beaded this on, and she did a hair thing too.
Hair barrette. It's pretty cool. And what about this one right here?
This one I made when I was in grade 7, and I made it for a project. It was my first doll, and I beaded everything on here, and I'm not finished it yet. I still have to make the button blanket and the papoose for it.
So did you bead this on by yourself and everything?
Yes, I did.
That's pretty cool. And hey, you even beaded the mucklucks?
Yeah, it was really hard.
Yeah, it must be hard. Like, did you have to like measure it up for the little feet and everything?
Yeah, and I had to turn it inside out to sew it, and then I had to turn it back inside.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do with this when you're done?
I want to sell it, but I think I'm probably gonna hold on to this doll because it's my first one.
Is it hard to work with things that are so small?
Yes, it is. It's very hard because you gotta get right in and detailed.
And same with the clothes too. The clothes are pretty small too.
Yeah, they're not as hard as the mucklucks.
Thank you, Sarah, for bringing your dolls to the Art Zone. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks to all of you for joining me today in the Art Zone. Life is good. It's all good. Art and craft making and being respectful to the natural world. See you again soon, and remember, use your imagination and have fun. Peace.
Take a look around and what do you see? Many materials for creativity. Now you're in the zone, ready to hone your skills in the art zone. The zone. Don't be part of the throwaway crowd. Please reuse for crying out loud. Look at that stuff. Now what do you see? Awesome art or something crafty. What can I make? How long will it take? Now you're in the art zone. The art zone. The zone. The zone. The zone. Art zone. Art zone. Art zone. Art zone. Art zone.